How's it going, everybody? This video is in regards to the 100,000 Syrian refugees that the Obama administration wants to bring over and house and feed and what have you. You know, if he would take that money that the government's going to be spending on the 100,000 refugees and used it towards the 50,000 homeless veterans, we could do that for our people, not the Syrians. Help our people first. We're number one. Worry about your country and your people before you worry about somebody else. What Obama's asking for with this, because we've gotten confirmation already from European countries that have done the same thing. ISIS is within these refugees. So what the Obama administration is basically asking for is for there to be war. For there to be a war in America. In the United States, there will be... That's what he's asking for. It's just fighting on the streets of America. Well, guess what? I don't want that. I don't want to see my neighbors shot. I don't want to see all this stuff. We need to remember what happened 14 years ago. September 11th, 2001. We were attacked by a terrorist organization on our homeland. 3,000 Americans died that day. You know what the country did? We came together. We did everything we could to help what happened. Help the families. Help the city of New York. Help the Pentagon and the families of Flight 93 that landed in a field in Pennsylvania. It really upsets me that our president is catering more to Muslim nations and Muslim ideals than he is America and our ideals. And I'm not going to bring any religion into it as much as I want to. But he's more worried about doing this, helping Muslims look good. Helping doing this, helping doing that over here, over there, over this. When the money that he's spending in all these foreign countries, he could be spending on fixing Detroit. I mean, if you look at pictures of Detroit needs just as much help as Syria. And, I'm going to go back, being 50,000 homeless veterans. And our government doesn't give two shits about them. You're not going to hear me cuss very much, or very often. But that really bugs me. We've got men and women out there that spent time in the military, did what they were asked to do by their government, tried to do good, supported our country, supported, even if it was a bad decision, still supported our commander-in-chief. And guess what? They can't get a job. They can't do anything. They can't... It's because it's all jacked up. They're sitting there on the streets, homeless, asking for money. And yeah, a lot of it has to do with they've turned to alcoholism or what have you. But what people don't realize is some of the things that are seen while you're over there in those war zones. And America is fortunate because the average people don't have to see it. The ones that volunteered to go over and to fight, nonetheless, saw it. The 1%. It's the true 1%. And America doesn't realize if we do with these refugees, if we bring them in to the United States and and Americans are going to start seeing what's happening in the Middle East, except for it's not going to be there, it's going to be here. You're going to see the real story, not what the media wants you to see. Everything that goes on the TV, on the news, is to get the media good reviews, more viewers, whatever. But when Americans see what's really happening, they're not going to like it. And I mean, I understand I got a little bit off topic and started to rant a little bit. But the whole point of this video is to say, why spend all this money for these 100,000 refugees when we have people in the United States that could use them? That's just 50,000 homeless veterans. That's not counting the who knows how many just homeless. Not even veterans, just homeless. That are going to shelters every night. That sleep under cardboard boxes. That have guys like me bring them meals. Because, in all honesty, I won't give a homeless person, I won't give them money. I'll go and get them a meal. But again, that's sidetracking again. I'm getting on these rabbit trails. America, our government needs to look at America as number one. Not these Middle Eastern countries. Not Europe. Not Africa. Not Asia. Nowhere else. Not South America. Anywhere. America, number one. Yeah, and you know, I'll even go as far as say North America. Canada and the United States, number one. Canada has been a long-time supporter of the United States. Guess what? They're starting to get fed up. And I still believe it's just asinine to bring 100,000 refugees when we have people of our own to take care of. And the Obama administration needs to understand that America doesn't support this. And the Iran deal, 90% of Americans didn't support it. Because guess what? You just gave Iran all this. You just set them up to destroy us. That's all that happened. America can't go and inspect their nuclear facilities now. We could before. Can't now. So, you know, this all kind of ties together, and I'm worked up about this kind of stuff. But nonetheless, life goes on, and we'll see what happens. The good Lord's got a plan. God bless. Goodbye.